There was Fefe love Unaka, and there's Unaka love Fefe.
Most challenging scene was when I had to do the sex.
Man, do you know I did not notice this thing in my life?
I said, oh, Balaji. And they were like, okay, so how do we get it? I called Beyond Steve.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
What he did to me?
Are you happy with how the project turned out?
So I'd always bet on new actors because they would put in the work. Nancy wasn't Nancy. Right? Neither was Scarlett, neither was Ayola, neither was Gloria, neither was Gura. It's kind of weird because now you find some new actors that don't put in the work.
Those courses were heavy. If you understand the language, there are things that they should never say to anybody.
By day 3, people are annoying me. No, it wasn't day 3. No, Tuesday, by day 4. All of you, everyone start annoying me.
Kenny, you know go rest.
And they are attracted.
I'm grateful for Scratch.
What's in role, Abi?
Tab. Okay, wait.
How many portions can you finish?
1.
So we'll serve Simi first. Simi, you said 1, Abi?
Just, it's now, maybe 2.
No.
Why is Onaka quiet?
For me, chicken.
No. Oh, baby.
350.
Oh, baby.
You said you don't like fish.
No, please.
Okay.
Who will this
And I will give you fish.
There's gonna be a
Ah.
babe. Seriously, no. Respect yourself.
See, I will give you fish, and there's nothing.
Is there
I
any?
would not take it. I said 2. Is that
Please let me have that.
Does anybody remember the first day of shoot? I think. Okay, so Favor's first day is different from everybody's first day. Favor's first day.
Yes.
So our own camera
The first day.
Why was people's first day?
Favor's first day was. It was a Friday.
Yeah.
It was Friday.
Yeah.
Abi? Was Favor's first day Friday?
That's it.
So we did the reading. No, let's kind of flash back a bit. How did everyone get on the project? Starting with Celia. First, how did you get on the project?
Okay, so I got on the project.
How you can't remember?
I remember.
Okay.
I'm still okay. Why are you interrupting me, sir? So I got on the project a month before, like, it happened.
Uh-huh.
A
You
month?
called me months before.
Oh, months before.
Yes.
Yeah.
You called me and you told me, oh, so I have this series I think you're gonna love, and I have a character in mind for you. I'm gonna
What
say,
was the first thing you said when I called you?
what did I say?
No, you attacked me straight up. I
What did I say?
think that I've forgotten you.
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
That are bad.
You okay? After inside, like what?
That's not what we're talking about. Oh yeah.
See yourself. So yes, and then you sent Oyiza. So I was originally supposed to play.
Oh yes.
And I
Celia was
loved
originally
Oyiza.
supposed to play
Yes.
Oriza.
And I really loved her. Like I had already fallen in love with the character. And then when like I think a month to shoot, you call me Celia. So don't be angry, yeah? But I'm going to change your character. I say,
Why?
You've done your assignment.
Did you ask?
So
I was already changing character.
you guys don't know why.
Why?
I think the only person that knows, the only two people that know why is RQ and Olumide.
Okay.
So can we know
If it
what
was
happened?
someone else.
You said Uzamaka was
was-
supposed to be Bruno.
Okay, so originally Uzumaka was, I was actually pissed about that. She was supposed to be Bruno, and Choma Kafa was supposed to play the officer.
I see it.
All right, Choma Kafa was supposed to play what Uzumaka played.
But I love Uzo's interpretation of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's
I loved it.
that's
I loved it so
episode
much.
5. That's a
Like,
completely different conversation.
Yes.
So when that didn't happen, and then we switched up, was when it was like, so who's now going to play Bruno? I was like, yeah, Celia. If there was anybody else that was going to play that, it was going to be Celia. And to be honest, I didn't, because we had only worked on a couple of music video projects, and then on Inside Life, which was less than half a day. I enjoyed that experience. All right. I actually felt okay that I wish that the character had more from inside. Like, so it was always like, yeah, that was. So when I now called, like, you forgot me, I'm like, what's wrong with this? She was very cocky on the phone.
She still is.
Very cocky on the phone. All right. You would think she has 5 agents and 6 managers. Nigga. All right. So that was Syria. Onaka, how did you get on?
I think mine was very simple. It was Olumide that called me.
Yep, yeah.
Olumide Kuti called me and said that he wants me to come and see someone.
Olumide, first backstory, Olumide vouched that that's the person. So I think because he had spoken to Akinyola, and it clicked to Olumide, and Olumide was like, that's the person. Right? So there was no other option. Onaka was hard to find someone who would play Onaka. Because we could, if you think about the character,
It's complex.
all right, it's not easy to find someone who, and I think one of the reasons why Olumide was very confident about it was that you could handle it, the complexities, but still be able to make it playful.
Yes.
So that was that.
But it's true.
That was his thing.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if the actor could handle the complexity, and I also wanted someone who could add some color to it.
Sorry to cut you. I also like his vulnerability. His moments of weakness, I liked it as well.
Yeah, but his moments of weakness is out of rejection. He's rejecting the fact that he's vulnerable. That now makes him seem.
I like his interpretation of it. That's what I'm trying to say. I like how he interprets.
When he'll be wearing pearls, he'll go and carry pearls and be wearing.
And Fefe never liked it. She never liked it. You know what's so funny is that why didn't you like it actually?
Why are you taking my costume? Like, he will come to my room. Just
I'll
look
take
for
her
something.
costume.
I'll take something. I'm like, why you wearing my things?
Wait, were you angry because of
don't
where
carry
your
am, they don't
things,
carry
or
am.
were you angry because it looked good on me?
No shit.
Oh, no, give me a wow.
But you see, that's also one thing which you just mentioned now. So the sets were built. The sets took about 5 months to build. So and it was collapsed 3 times.
What?
Because it would start, would use wallpapers, and the wallpapers just wouldn't work. Then we collapsed them down, and we kept on flipping them around.
Yeah.
So we could go to a location and just maybe try to book for a couple of days, no props in, and just try to design. But we're trying to build a set that was flexible, technically flexible, but then that the actors could almost have a sense of this is my space, which I enjoyed. And I first started getting that from her.
Yeah.
It was like
It was
attachment to
my
this is my
space.
room.
Yes. I felt so attached to that room. I think this nigga will just come in. Just go to the jewelry box.
Just pick anything.
Just pick anything.
And I will hear her say,
Every day.
what, do you know what's there? But how
And you know what's so funny is that she had this habit of always reporting to CP. Anytime I pick it, she will go, CP, why is he wearing it? You should not wear it. I'm like, this thing looks good on me. But anyway, I wanted to pick on, I wanted to ask one question based on you saying I could handle the complexity and also be vulnerable and also not make it boring. So at that point, why didn't you now audition me? Because when I got in, you only said, you saw me and you were like, I don't worry, I'll use him. you just saw me. I remember it was in February.
Yeah, but there was one thing that you said. We were talking about just shows generally, and then you mentioned Tom Hardy's character in Peaky Blinders.
Oh, Alfie Solomon.
Yeah, so we could have a 5-minute conversation about the characters and their complexities in Peaky Blinders, and I was like, yeah, it's like we can hire him.
Yeah,
we can definitely work.
because immediately you immediately just said,
And it was Inside Life. That is the scene with Gabriel from Inside Life that made you go into
exactly. Because immediately you said, "Oh, I'm going to use him." We went to the studio and then we watched Inside Life. That particular episode with Gabriel, and I was.
And then he started punching out like details in it. So it was like, so yeah, he's paying attention.
Yeah.
Which while we're shooting, I mean, I like was also annoying sometimes. Let me just tell you people now. Yeah? Say it, please. By day 3, people were annoying me. No, it wasn't day 3. No, Tuesday by day 4. All of you, everyone started annoying me. Everyone started becoming divas. By day 4.
Are you serious?
Yes, everyone started becoming.
Why?
Really?
Hold on, not
How?
divas.
Wait, hold on.
Not the general
Not the Nollywood
mindset,
diva.
or not the Nollywood diva of coming late or anything like that.
Okay.
It was just part of that attachment to my space.
Yeah, but it's
Attachment.
not
Oh, no, so that's the thing. So people were pissing me off, but it was good. So it wasn't pissing me off in the place that I was
Okay.
I was like, I hate these people. It was like, they pissed me off because they're doing their jobs. All right. So it was like getting attached to spaces, getting attached to, Oiza won't wear that.
Yeah.
Bruno won't wear that. This and that. So yeah, because I'm also producing, so it's annoying from a producer standpoint. But from a director standpoint, it was like, yes. All right. So that. All right. Tony's introduction to the, I think Dubem was actually written specifically for Tony. That's probably the only person that it was written specifically for. All right, and the stunt coordinator Chima.
Focus.
I don't know if he told you guys this.
Are you going to switch?
As in, eh?
Hello.
Oh, you know this woman I talk to. I go knock you.
So Tony, the stunt coordinator had told me that, man, like, look, this entire choreography is for people that have been doing this for a while. The guy can't do this thing. I said, Chima,
It was doubting there because he
Chima.
didn't know.
just, oh no. Then he'll do a routine, then I will complicate it. He'll be like, no, he can't really. I say, guy. So all right, we'll do the test and we'll training. Day 1 of training, Chima came out like a 5-year-old kid jumping around. Like, yes,
down, yes.
that's the guy. He'll go 1 hour, come back and be like, no, I think I'm going to be doing this. This is what I'm going to be doing now.
Honestly.
Oiza and Fifi are the audition ladies.
Yeah, we did audition.
I mean, we just
Did you guys know how your auditions went? Do you guys know how your auditions went? Oiza, starting with you first. Please tell us how the audition went.
Okay, so my audition, when I came, I was reading for Mrs. Adewale.
Really?
And I went inside and CP said, what did they give us? I was like, Mrs. Adewale, how now? Please go and read Oiza. Like, Oiza. I went outside and I started reading.
Oh, they told you were reading for
Mrs. Adewale, yes.
Ah.
And like, Mrs. Adewale, how now? I started reading for Oiza. So, okay, this is a bit different. Then I went back in. You know, I thought I was coming for audition. You know, come in, come and read your lines, and then I sit down. Okay, sit down. This is a bit different. What's your name? And then gradually started going, so where did you school? And then was I talking about my life? And I'm like, where did I And we went to a deep part of my life. And CP was like, so do you regret it? I said, yes. Did you try to change it? I said, yes. Good, that's all I have to know. So I'm going to prepare for Oiza. Set the camera in the office. We're doing a camera test.
Down.
And then it felt like we're actually shooting. Well, for me, I feel like my camera test is very,
Our camera test was better than her performance.
yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, camera test was better than
It
her
was,
Really?
like, it was mad.
What's
Like, we finished the
It
camera
was the
test.
same with
and-
Mr. Adewale.
I was still shivering.
Oh
I think. Oh yeah.
Man,
So
I don't
Because
like
of
that.
the-
scene.
Yeah, and again the conversation. was
Because
still
of that,
day.
yes. Like I was so scared of that scene.
That scene caused a lot of trouble.
So that was what messed. Was that what messed it, or not messed up, but affected like your performance?
Well, I'm not gonna say. So yes, my audition was intense. It was more than an audition for me. It was more than an audition for me. And when I got home that day and Tonya called me, hi, hello, is this how I said yes? You got the role.
Damn.
Is that what she said?
Yes. Mommy, I got you. I like that. Best feeling. in the
Oh
world.
god, yes, it felt so good.
Fefe, you can go.
That's that.
Yeah, how do yours go?
Aha. Should I go back like from the beginning?
Mhm.
Because I remember that I messaged CP. I think CP watched something I was in. I don't know. I don't remember. But I saw Karen Peters, you something followed you. I said, I had to send it to the group chat. I took a screenshot. I sent it to the group chat. See who followed me. Oh yeah, enter DM, start selling your market. So I entered his DM and I told him, I'm an actor and I can't really wait to work with you. I don't remember the details, but yeah, I remember I said that. And then fast forward to months or a year, 2 years later. I don't
It's
remember.
not month. Was it
Yeah,
2 years?
I think it was a year or 2 years later.
Holy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The film was like short. Let me not digress. Anyway, so I get a message on a very fine Saturday morning. No, a Thursday. Are you available for an audition? I'm not available. And yes, I am. So I went there. I got Fefe's script. And I read through it. I didn't meet any of you guys. It was just me and a few random people.
Actually,
Yeah.
met
Then I
you.
met Tonya.
You're wearing a
Oh
Yeah.
yes, you were there. I remember. Yes. Yeah. We exchanged numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, we exchanged
Yes.
numbers. So anyway, Tonya was like, I may not put you under pressure. Anyway, we went in and the camera was there. What's going on? Is this an audition? What's happening?
You are shooting.
Yeah,
We were shooting. Like, are they using us to actually shoot?
going on?
Like, I would just go home and suddenly see myself on the.
Bruh. And then I did the audition. I was so scared. I wasn't sure if I did good or not. Or like, God, I begged. You know that actors, we always beat ourselves up. We're
Yeah.
not sure. Like, God, did I do well? And then on a random day, I got a call. Thank you so much. So, yeah.
Well, to me, the wait was actually killing for me. Because I auditioned, I didn't audition, but I was called since February. And we didn't shoot till May.
I think
I
it's
kept-
in me.
I kept talking
That's
to
what I
you.
was
They
saying
like,
now.
bro, come on, when are we
Concerning the
filming?
sex.
I'd read the script since.
What was your most challenging scene?
Anyway,
The scene that pulled you the most.
So it was that scene where they had to hold me. I went somewhere. So I tapped into something.
You want to buy food in the market.
It took a while for me to come to it. You remember you held me, came to hold me after we.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I didn't even know when you caught, like I was gone. So yeah, that was my hardest scene.
That was the scene I came in now.
Yeah, that was the scene that. Yeah.
He
What
will
scene?
struggle to hold me. I mean, he's stronger than I am. Yeah,
I
he's
got
stronger than
injured.
I am, but he's
Bruised
struggled
knee.
to hold me. So
Oh, you had a bruised knee.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
She was.
So
she's
I was
strong.
gone. I was mad.
She went
I was mad.
Okay, so shooting that scene was. It was one camera. I bounced everybody out of the room. So it was just me, her, and so the lens was a wide lens. I think it was 12 mil Laowa on an FX3 that is an full frame. So it was really wide. So there's no way to hide light. So that's part of what took the set that long, is being able to build a set that the light is kind of, some of the lighting is infused into the set. It was one take.
Yeah, one.
It was one take. Action, she came in, closed the door. All right. And then I started seeing the build. And I was like, okay. So when she went on, the way she started on the first, If it was someone else, because the camera is also small, you could like
Move out of frame.
jog and either the camera would fall, it would bounce. All right. So when she did that, I was like, all right, we're in it now. All right. And so that the way the lens is allows when you move close to people, it distorts your face. So it almost, for scenes like that, it almost expresses how it's not just the acting, but the lens also helps you express how the characters feel. Now, what I did not expect, and I think I actually really noticed it when I was in post, was Oiza.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't think even she planned. I don't think it was.
Do you remember
She was scared. She was actually scared. She was actually scared.
When
you're
she-
like this.
Which scene?
When Bruno came in.
When I came in and I had
Yeah.
And then Dubem broke into the room
Yeah.
and was holding her and all
Yeah.
that. So it was like, I'm going to everyone, but everyone's now left the lights. So everywhere, where everyone else is, was dark. The only person that was in the lights was Oiza. She was perfectly
Position.
placed. So moving from, and I realized that Dubem had really had to pin her
Put it
down.
down, yeah.
But the person who was expressing what was going on there, you could see the person, like you can almost see the horror of what was going on.
Yeah.
So when the camera went to her, do you even remember the scene?
I think now I'm trying
Do you
to.
remember the camera?
Wait, now.
Yeah.
You just
Hold on.
froze. You're like this.
All right, so this is the scene.
Person.
Do you remember this scene?
Oh yes. I'm sorry. Can you see?
Oh, that's my voice, by the way. You know that, right? TV.
I know.
I like my voice on my episode. That's I like it so much.
So that was build.
Like, bruh.
I never watched this scene before.
You don't watch them.
It wasn't until today that it came out. Yeah.
So when you look and when the camera now goes to Isa,
You know, come over for road.
How did you do it? Okay, none of this. How did you do it that you didn't say the face did not show? Because now you said, oh, this place is dark, this place is light.
so that wasn't me. That's actually Tony.
Oh, it was the BAME that actually
That was me.
did not.
Yeah, he did it on purpose. So he was wearing the hoodie with the cap.
You know when you've never seen someone in that.
Which part did you have?
This same part when you were holding Bruno,
That was
your
me.
face did not show.
at all.
So we had the conversation. So he was wearing the cap and he was wearing the hoodie.
Woody, yeah.
All right. So when he barged into the room, my first thing was, okay, we had planned that wherever the camera is, he's going to like turn his body towards it. But he barged the door, but you don't know where the camera is.
Yes.
And when he barged the door, the way Runo was, I think even he was shocked. So he
I was
went
shocked,
at
yeah.
her. So I had to now cover up,
Yes.
which is why I couldn't go in for a close-up.
But it was okay.
And then I had to find her.
And it was a perfect shot.
Yeah.
Alright. So you can't remember what was going through your head.
I was just
She
like
was just
looking
there.
like, hello, like,
What's going on?
do you get?
think
I've
you
never
were-
seen
you were-
her in that
Exactly.
state
You
before.
were also shocked.
So it was it was
Yeah.
shocking for me.
So my own process, I don't know about other people, but I do as much of the work as I can do, and then 2-3 days before the shoot, I let everything go. Because at that point I can't really change much. So all of my freaking out isn't, or all the work that I'm doing at that point isn't directing, it's actually producing. Right? But creatively I kind of let everything go. And I forget the script. Like I know the story, I know my arms, but I forget dialogue, I throw all that away. So that on set, because sometimes, a lot of times, well, for me, when you overplan something, all of the things that actors would give you that are not in the script, you either don't give them opportunity for them to express it, or you stop it before it grows. All of those extra things. All right. It's almost that thing of if you're trying to direct an actor, the easiest thing to do is to direct them. All right. But if you direct them, you will never get to know that thing the way they actually visualize the character, visualized or have conceptualized the character.
Yeah.
All right. So, like day one, we had all these plenty conversations about that scene.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's she's going to fall. When she rises up to the shot, I have absolutely no idea what I'm expecting to see. So I'm not going to direct that. Right. And that's the first, I knew that's the first thing that we're going to see in the show. That's why I wanted to shoot it first. All right. And then when the rise up came, that's the first time I saw Fefe. Because you can plan for all of these things, but you never really know until you're shooting.
Yeah.
What was the most challenging scene for you?
Well,
So,
It's not that one that you all are thinking about.
Like, which
Oh,
one?
okay.
Not the
your
Madam
father's
Adewale. Yes,
It's
that
not
my
which- it's
father's
not which
son.
one.
Because I was like, oh my god, Nana Nkeji, you're going to watch just ordinary.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was always the challenge for us, for you.
And when we started shooting it, the fact that this person is Oiza's
Yeah.
dad, those courses were heavy. If you understand the language, there are things that they should never say to anybody. So I was feeling it for that non-existent dad. And there's something we Yorubas do when you're in a place where they are cursing, you want to close your ears and be like, Olomaje.
Yeah.
Olomaje. So like, I'm not the one saying all of that. I'm like, Olonjo. So before that scene, I was already like, okay, you have to do it regardless. You have to do it. It was one of my scariest scenes and my most difficult scene because I can't imagine me doing that or saying that to,
So
yes.
the courses were
Heavy.
very heavy.
I had to even call my mom to ask for some things in the
Yeah, I
language.
remember you.
Yeah. Elusa, which one was the?
Amy.
The prostitute. I know that scene. Yes, he was. Yes.
What scene was that?
He walks
Remember?
like this. Yes. He walks like this. He was so angry that day. Just slapping everybody.
See, I told Olumide Kuti, I said, see, next time CP wants to shoot, you guys need to tell me exactly what you're filming. Because even myself, I didn't realize that a scene like that was ever going to come up. That I'm going to have
Why are you pointing at me?
Fucking story to tell. What he did to me.
My
I know.
most challenging scene was when I had to do the sex scene. So what was the one with
Which of the second?
Scarlett
Was nice.
was
Lovely.
I mean
he spoke about it.
though she
Professionalism
also came with a form of surprise and she was like show more CP. But it was coordinated. But when they brought the cast,
Exactly.
one had a big bunda.
Oh my god.
Very big, massive one. But the second one, the first one was a bit composed. But the second one, oh Lord.
She's just doing her job.
Oh Lord, she was just doing her
Exactly.
job. Another thing I noticed in that scene was that you had to talk to Beyonce to talk to them. You didn't talk directly to the cast too. You only spoke directly to me. We had to tell them you had to tell Beyonce to tell them what to do.
Because they had to be detached.
Oh.
This second one wasn't detached.
She was.
Now you to
She
say
wasn't.
was
No,
What if she was
what
just
she
doing a great
did,
job?
Exactly.
it was instructions.
Set up.
Woo!
Well,
CP. Why did they shut us up?
Okay,
Why did I set us
imagine
up?
a cast
Because
is
remember
having...
that it was after that we now moved to the masturbation side of it.
Yes.
So you were already traumatized. By the time we were doing that part of it, you were already in that place. So that, yeah, but
Sorry.
It works.
all right. Or because it would have been, you playing it naturally, you would have tried to add some comic
To it.
to it, and I didn't want you to add some. Because you guys remember I told you guys that the entire idea was what happens in people's rooms.
Yes.
When nobody's there.
watching.
All right. So you, but particularly you and Fefe, were the anchor for that because your character escaped, you used sex to escape trauma. All right. Fefe's character didn't. It was a means to an end. So Fefe's character, almost in a sense, hates because of her own background, right? Because of the shame that came with it.
Yeah.
She actually hates the entire idea. And that hate is part of why she sparks for Naka. So it's also very deliberate that both rooms are side by side physically, not just because we could have moved Onaka's room to somewhere else and then cheated like as if they were beside themselves. But they needed to physically be beside
It's so
themselves.
annoying too. So
Bruh.
even used to annoy me with his annoying. Like he's even annoying me with his annoying things when he's doing all those things. Like he was just very
What scene was more complex for you?
Wait, sorry,
mentally?
sir. Before she answered that,
No, don't.
I want to say you set me up. You might set up.
Yeah,
I see my
we're not talking about that one yet.
We're still by episode.
No, we're not. We move past your episode.
Why did we move
All right,
this?
wait.
Why do you not want me to go by you?
Between the scene with Fefe's scene with her sister and Fefe's scene, the very first scene,
Just much.
and the second OnlyFans scene, which one of the three was more intense?
Just thinking about it, I'm beginning to feel hot inside. It was the first scene, the first day, because I wasn't mentally prepared for it. I mean, I knew that she had to do some kind of things. I didn't know how bad it was going to be. I didn't know it was like that. You know, I had issues with costume. I was telling Blessing, why do I have to be naked? CP had to come. I know, like, it was a lot. And then getting into that, I remember, I've forgotten her name now. She had to come and meet me to talk to me. I think even Olumide came to talk to me. CP came to talk to me. Like, they were
Getting into your
they were
head.
trying. Do you understand? Because I wasn't allowing myself to get there. I was still holding back. I was holding back. It was difficult
Yeah,
for
but
me.
how did you not know? We had a conversation the night
Yes,
before.
CP, I know we had the
So
conversation.
I was speaking. I was speaking plenty English. I was warning her that this was going to
CP tried
happen.
to prepare me
I
like
think
a
the
night
reality
before.
was
I don't know,
bigger
say you
than-
go reach like that.
Yeah, the
Say,
reality
I
Now when
really,
you see me,
yeah, I didn't.
But
really
wait, they didn't prep me nights before. I was
About them going.
CC prep, but I didn't think it was that deep. I didn't think it was going to be like that. I promise you. I
No
didn't
matter
know-
what.
I didn't think it was going to be like. So it was so difficult.
Do you guys see why? Do you guys understand why, or do you just think that it wasn't necessary?
Watching it,
Mm-hmm.
it was very necessary, and like you said, how would you act if you were alone in the house and nobody's watching? What would happen? So seeing all of that, seeing how raw it was, how believable it was, the reactions, it was worth it.
But in the moment, you were asking yourself,
In the moment, I'm like, why is this? Why do I have to? Can't we just cheat? Do you understand? Can the camera?
For me, I think it was
Always fun.
worth it because it was a build up to everything that
That
happened in
happened.
my character. It had to be filmed. I remember at some point because she said something. You said you didn't want me to play the sex scene in a very comic manner. I would have added some embellishment to it. Now thinking about it, I would have actually done that. Thinking I would have actually probably smacked it, made it look like, oh, I was enjoying the whole process.
Yeah.
But until you said that led to the masturbation scene where I was done and I felt disgusted with myself. I feel it was necessary. It now played back to everything that happened when my stepsister came in and she was saying all those things. It really, really let me know that it was a man, but it was a boy with her. It was
That
really
scene.
worth it.
So
Like,
that's
that particular scene.
Yeah.
You deflated.
Mm,
you just
like
deflated.
mad. All that bravado.
Like,
All that thing he was doing with
Please,
Fefe.
allow him now.
Listen.
Yeah, because at some point it got to me.
mm.
It got to me. So it was worth it.
so the deeper themes of each episode. Starting with Fefe, what was the deeper theme of the episode, in your opinion?
Put yourself first. Love yourself enough. Your family will be fine. There's somebody that I told her you must watch this series. You have a lot to learn from, especially my episode. And she has seen it, and yeah, you have to. Your family will be fine. If anything happens to you, they will find a way to survive. They will be fine. So yeah, for me, it was put yourself first, choose yourself, love yourself enough to walk away from situations like that.
But do you understand why it's hard for people?
Emotional attachments to their family.
I
And a
understand the
sense of
why, but also
responsibility.
I feel like you should also be able to walk away. It's going to be hard. It will be difficult.
You sound like Bruno now from the episode.
This is me now saying, because I've said this thing to somebody like so many times. I know it's hard. I know you love your family. I know you want the best for them, but you have to try. It will be hard. It might not take a day, but just take steps to detach.
What would you say is the main theme for your episode?
The impact of sexual abuse or sexual manipulation. That would be what's really, really messed Onaka up all his life. Imagine being manipulated and being told that your name Akonho is Onaka spelled from behind. And from when you were young, they've shown you things, and while you're still grown, you're still battling with those abuse all over again. And the fact that she did it to the point where he was trying to get a job, she still made him know that without you or without me, you cannot be anything.
Sexually, all right? The entire idea that no matter how many people that you're with, you can't really feel anything except you're with this particular person and you're trying to compensate. Hence why you are everywhere. Because you're trying to chase Monaka's character is constantly trying to chase satisfaction and can't get that satisfaction. Hence why he'll jerk off to the picture, and then it's almost like I failed after all of this shit that I've gone through. So the idea is that there are a lot of boys, because when you say when boys say that they've been sexually abused, other guys are like, what do you mean by sexually abused? You enjoyed it now. Come and abuse. You hear that one person, come and abuse me and all of that.
Let me send my address.
All right. And so it's what does it really mean to be abused as a guy?
You mean while you're young or while you're old?
Any age, but specifically when you're young.
Yes.
All right, because look, look, the truth, guys wouldn't say it. I can almost say, and I don't have any facts on this. 1 out of every 5 to 10 boys, right, that is over 35, right, that's had something to do with their house girl
Yes.
that the house girl touched them. That was their introduction to. Instead of the house girl, an auntie,
Or auntie.
a cousin,
friends.
all right?
Usually
That's
the
their
older
introduction
one,
into,
Someone
and that's kind of where the idea came from, right? And that particular episode, that's probably the one episode that I just left immediately. When they sat
Okay.
down with that one and really chewed, which is why when he said that you would work perfectly, I didn't. All of the other episodes, right? I mean, when I said I didn't, like, it was so dark I had to start bringing some light back into it. Hence, the back and forth with you and Fifi and all of that. That I had to start using that to redeem. But like the heart of it, of that particular episode, all right, he went into a place to actually really pull that out. So I guess in a sense because when I'm editing it, all right, you are holding a lot of like the struggle. I wanted to know if you really even understood the depth to how you were thinking about the character. If you overthink some characters, you fuck up,
Yeah.
right? If you're not in the moment, all right, you played it a lot in the moment. That's one thing about if you're editors. It's like, so you've played it in the moment and then you probably dealt with it and you moved on. And it's the editors that start to really discover what you did. That's why when you watch it back, you're like, oh shit, okay. Like the scenes that you say you don't even remember
But yeah.
that we shot, right?
Yes.
So the editors sat down with it, and then a lot of the work that you did that you don't even know that you did because you're in the moment starts coming out on the table. So while I was editing that scene, I keep cried. I keep crying because and that's probably his favorite episode because it speaks to you as a guy. That's for guys. So it was very important that it started the way it goes and it goes as deep into the masturbation and all that because I don't think there's anyone who's ever shot. I haven't seen anything in Nigerian that has actually shot a guy actually going through. And so think about it.
Yeah.
You see Fefe in the very, very beginning, she's doing OnlyFans, and essentially she's with Vibrator, right? And then you see Onaka in the beginning, and he's going through all of that, and then still ends up with the Vaseline. So their trajectory is pretty much the same, but from two different sides,
Yes.
right? Oiza,
The theme for me would be the importance of togetherness and genuine love in a family. Because I'm like, if the mom really, really like love her child, she's supposed to be close to her enough to know that she's going through that with her father. Yeah.
so this was you going back from the backstory, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because how did it get to the point of she getting pregnant by him? And when the mother was there, I feel like mental evaluation too sometimes when you're dating someone. Because before they got married, I feel like she should have seen traces. He might have been doing it with other kids and then bringing it to the house, to his own child. It's a lot.
So you're right, but then think about like the intricacies of it, right? Oiza starts off by saying, because Runa asks, is it your father? And he's like, well, I don't even know, because he used to tell my mother that she's not even sure if this child is mine.
So that means he doesn't trust his wife too.
Yes. So then that's a completely different story. But if you're going to talk about, think about it, or I'm asking you mostly from Oiza's point of view. What does the show mean, that episode mean to you, or what did it mean to you when you were going into exploring the character?
Oh. Shut up, Max.
You sure it was because it's heavy?
No.
Okay, who wants drinks?
I do.
Lubem.
Yeah.
Okay.
The man we never see.
For me, it's being a bad guy and still have that heart to be able to care for people, regardless, and trying not to even show up to say I made it on. Some people put that first before they help you. They don't rub on for your face. So he doesn't want to be in that light. He does not want to. In fact, let me say, he's being irritated about what is going on in this whole life. He's just in his own world and still being able to care for everyone around him, regardless, without saying it. When the action happens and you go see the show. Yeah, so it's very deep because he doesn't have anybody to say it to or have that conversation with. And, a beast sitting inside his room, thinking about everything alone, dwelling in him, running everything, and when it's time to show up, he shows up. Not just for you could actually just escape and be down and let everybody go down for it and still come back. He knows how to dodge and all that, but still he knows, okay, these people are human beings, regardless. Let me just.
It's so created a bond with them.
Yes, you showed up through everybody's, almost everybody's trauma.
Yes,
like you were there.
I was there, but I didn't just.
You didn't need to get
During
involved with Bruno.
Bruno,
You
yeah.
didn't need to.
I didn't need to.
I mean,
I
the
heard
room was
that
locked.
the room was locked.
And he
He
just
banged,
needed
he
to be
banged,
man.
he
Boom.
broke it. I mean,
I didn't even care about the rest that were there. I just went for her straight and calm down. So it's just the big heart that is living inside of him, apart from who he really Dubemi is really.
Okay. So, fun fact. We actually, when we started this version from scratch, was actually, everything was from Dubem's point of view. All right. It was trying to explore. It's almost like we're in Dubem's room, not everybody else's. And everyone else is outside.
Oh, yeah.
And then we flipped it
Put
completely.
him
And then we
inside.
flipped it. I was like, okay, I don't even want to see Dubem's face.
Yeah.
I don't even want. The idea of running through 5 episodes and not really seeing who this person is until the very end, that became something that was exciting. All right.
Very, very.
Celia, Choco.
I said that. I was telling them that I'll say you should tell me because hers is, I don't think it's any one thing. Because there's religion, there's guilt, there's family responsibility, there's abuse, sexual abuse. So I don't think it's any one thing. I think it's like trauma. Like multiple traumas. And the self-loathing, I forgot that part. She also hated herself because of what she did. Like she hated it with passion. Like even like during the dominatrix scene, you could see the disgust with herself and like what she was doing.
Yeah.
She hated herself. And then the abuse happened and she felt even smaller. So like it's not any one thing, and then there's still the God factor. I don't want to do this. But then there's the end bit where we see a little bit of when she relaxes and she takes a blunt. I mean, that's very different from the Sister Runu, Aladura, in the words of your character, the sister. So I don't know if it's not one thing. So I'll let you say that because it's all of those things, and I don't know how to put it inside one. Yeah.
So, the end of the episode says that tags about that's the particular episode that the rape is actually fully a factor, and then you actually see what it does to someone in real time. All right, but it's for me the theme is actually forgiveness, being able to forgive yourself. All right, what it really means. What your relationship with God really means. So when you get into episode 5 with all of that, right? So forgiveness also only happens when you're accepted. And so all of these characters find acceptance in that house. That's their real family. If you think about it, none of them's family has actually been a family to them. The family that they have is in that house. So the overarching theme for Scratch is actually about family. But a family that is not it's not the family, it's the family you chose,
Yeah.
not the family
one
that
by
you were born
Thank
with.
you.
Yeah.
Right? So it was the rooftop scenes were also very important. All right, the rooftop scenes were very important. The rooftop scenes went, and that's why the rooftop was very important, because it's above everybody else. It's the time when you're free. It's almost an expression of actual freedom, where I can see everywhere else, and no one's judging me.
Right.
All right, at that height. Right. So
Also, do you realize that that's the only time we're ever not fighting?
yes, no, but that was by design. That's when that's the only time when everyone was free. That's where the hope is. All right. It's family. It's hope.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think that Dubem is a bad person?
Yes.
Is
Wants
into
to go
bad
first?
things.
He's not a bad person.
Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know it's
From your
into bad?
yes,
I
exactly.
don't know.
People came to the house, shot somebody, ransacked everywhere. He beat one of them. Of course, they didn't come to share biscuits.
But
Or
I mean,
share
if
cake.
it truly is bad, why did you not allow us to die?
No, I'm saying
Okay.
he's into
well.
bad things,
But he's not.
but he's not.
His heart is big.
Yeah,
for
his
everybody.
heart.
Good
He's
cause.
yeah. I don't know that a good cause. So.
Are you sure?
But I know that he's into bad things,
Okay.
but he still has a good heart.
Okay.
There are people who do stuff. It doesn't mean that they would want to harm the next person, but they do bad things. They're into illegal things, whatever it is they're doing. They still even go to church, bro. But they wouldn't harm the next person. They would look out for the next person. It's just whatever it is that they're doing to earn money,
Is their job? Is their job?
or whatever
Yeah.
it is that they're doing. I don't know whether to earn money or whatever could be bad, but it doesn't make them bad people.
All right. So I want to test how many of you actually know Scratch.
Hey.
Wait.
When was the first time you heard about Sonny Rambo?
About
When's
who?
the first
Sonny
time
Rambo.
you heard about Sonny Rambo in the entire script?
It's not Scarlett. Abi?
You don't even know anything.
It's not Scarlett. It's not Scarlett Aniston.
She don't know who is Sonny.
It's not Scarlett Aniston.
Sonny Rambo.
Right?
Wait, nobody knows that Dwayne is Sonny Rambo.
Yes, no.
And
yes.
Everyone know it was
I
in
knew
it.
now.
Nobody knew,
At
but
the
there was a
end.
part.
At the end.
At the end.
At the end now.
Ah, wait now. Isn't it?
Wasn't it when they
What's
lost?
my
Let me see.
scene?
It has to be season 5.
Sonny Rambo.
Episode 5. I mean,
No. Abi?
In the car now.
no, it was when we all found out that he
No,
bailed
first
us
time.
out.
First time. Somebody
They
said
said he's your
in
landlord.
person.
That's the lawyer now that came to
Yes.
bail us from the.
Yes.
No, it wasn't the lawyer. It was him that bailed us. They said your landlord.
Well, he
He was
said-
the landlord.
I sent the lawyer.
Yeah, he
It's-
sent the person.
so-
That's what I'm saying.
The very first time anyone ever hears in the show about Sonny Rambo is in episode 2.
Hey, wait.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
The
why
radio
I'm-
station.
As that-
On the radio
Radio station.
on the radio station
Radio
in the
station.
car.
Yes.
Wait. What happened in the
No, it was no, yeah. I wanted to drop you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
All right. Oiza was going to drop
Yeah.
Bruno at work and do her normal routine of stopping by at her son's school to spy.
Yeah.
But on the radio, right, the radio mentions 2 things. All right, mentions the first thing, and then it mentions 2 things. Mentions that Sonny Rambo had ransacked done another heist, and then the police had been left to be stark naked
Yeah.
on the road.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay, I
very
remember.
first time you hear about Sonny Rambo. So that's an Easter egg. The second thing it mentions, which ties to Runo's episode, is that's the first time on the radio that it also mentions that the dollar was now 2,500.
Yes. I didn't even take note of that.
With
I
wasn't
with
taking that.
Angela.
No, just
Yeah, with Angela.
No, that's
Angela
the
now
first
tells
one.
you as of today,
As
the
of
dollar
today,
at
No, but the first
2,500.
one, it was just me coming back from my work. It's not when I was coming back from the
No, it was in the same car too
that's
with Oiza.
Oiza.
The radio station mentioned about 3 things.
Okay.
Mentions about Sonny Rambo, gives an analogy of a girl who'd been taking care of her family,
Mad.
all right, which was a direct interpretation of Fefe,
Yeah.
all right, which led to the conversation
Yeah.
when Runo is talking about even if you have a child, the child too will leave you.
Yes.
And that the child will
When she
leave
give
you
birth,
was
she give
attaching
birth.
to.
Yeah.
Ah, do you know I did not notice this? Look at my life.
Okay. All right. Another when in episode 4, when Onaka tries to kiss Fifi,
Fifi. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
and Fifi says it can't happen again. What did Fifi mean?
Has happened before.
No, go inside.
Now you they ask now. Now we
Is that
be
me?
you.
Maybe by mistake.
What did you
Okay,
mean by
asking
that?
me.
I'm asking everyone, but
Everybody.
mostly you,
Wait.
because the lines are yours.
Wait.
All right.
Yes.
What?
It can't happen again. I mean,
But you've established that Fifi is a virgin.
yeah.
I was moving close to you.
Okay.
It has happened. Maybe I feel they tried to do something almost happened. I feel like they've kissed before, so that's why she said it can happen
Okay.
again. They have kissed
No, they didn't
before,
establish that. So
but it didn't go far. It didn't. I think it stops there, and I feel like it's because the guy is a alcoholic.
Like he did something.
That maybe I feel
And
like
she
that's
didn't want
why
to.
that didn't work out.
Does
Plus, he's broke. How would he even take care of her?
Mhm.
She would be the one another responsibility again. So.
does Fifi love Onaka, and does Onaka love Fifi?
There's
Yeah.
something there.
There's
I don't know if
something.
it's love.
There's something.
There's
it's not
fondness.
love.
Bien question.
They are fond of each other. I don't know.
Kenny, you know go rest.
Oh, and they're attracted to each other.
They're attracted to each
Yes,
other.
yes.
But
That one
again,
is
there's a
sure.
love- there's
That
a
one is
love-
sure.
there's
There's a thin line between
There's
love
a
and hate,
thing
right?
there.
So,
There's a
Yeah.
thing there that hasn't been explored. So it's just there.
Just wait.
Maybe over time, eventually,
Right.
Like Debo from here, right?
something
Exactly.
might happen.
yeah, because Reno notices it and she warns this guy.
Because he doesn't let her
Tell
see
her
that part of him.
Yes.
It doesn't let
It's only
her
when
see.
she's-
Yeah.
Does Oiza have or had feelings for Onaka?
Oiza.
She found him attractive.
No, for Onaka, no. I think
I'm not
Dubem-
for that.
Yes, sir.
And I think Dubem was the person because when Dubem brought that food,
The food, yeah. The
No, it was
way-
before. No,
that
before we
part-
met.
that part too.
Before we
so
all
I
saw
don't think it's
Dubem.
Onaka.
Like I
She
said,
was-
do one way.
No,
Episode
she was just
2.
saying.
Before we all saw
Yeah, she
Dubem.
said he's a fine
Wait,
boy.
saw him
She's a
first.
yes, actually.
Wait now. Before we all
Ooh,
saw
another-
Dubem.
Episode
We saw
2.
Dubem in
Yeah.
episode
Prayer
5.
scene. Onaka walks past.
With a babe.
Not. Onaka walks past to go into the bathroom. Oiza stops prayer. See, Runo is looking at her and she's looking at fine boy.
Fine boy, yeah.
So it might not be love.
No,
No, it's not
It might
love.
not. It was just.
And it's not even any attraction. I was
Oh,
just
might be
looking like,
lost, yeah?
who is this
Are
thing?
you
Nah,
saying?
lie, that was not
Are
the
you
look.
saying
Sorry.
Oiza?
That was not
Oiza.
No,
Oiza.
that was not the look.
She will
It
put
wasn't.
on
It
your-
wasn't the look.
She will put on your chest
That's a
plate.
lie.
No,
That's
that's
All
a
right,
lie.
wait. Okay, hold on. All right. If that's the case, was Irene pregnant or not?
Irene wasn't pregnant.
Hello. Just wait.
Was Irene pregnant or not?
I feel like she
I feel
was.
like she
No.
was.
And then she now saw that
Wasn't
thing.
pregnant.
Then she now saw that thing between him and the sister. And I'm a woman. I'm sorry.
I feel like she was.
I'm sorry.
course.
Instantly, I'm gonna run. I cannot judge.
Actually,
So you believe that she was pregnant?
Yeah, but then
Yes.
she lied so that she could just like she didn't want to get into that mess.
Now, so here's the funny thing. There's only one person that knows the answer, and it's Runo. Because
conversation.
they had a conversation.
Yeah.
Now, here's where the funny thing is. Even I don't know.
What the conversation is.
What was
No, you don't
So
understand.
she was
I
pregnant,
didn't.
right?
It was while we were editing, and it got to the scene.
I said she has to tell him.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that-
on
that
the
was the
script.
statement.
It's
Yes.
on the script. It's written, and it's written in the script that she lied
Yeah.
about being pregnant. But
Pregnant,
when
yes.
that scene was played by with Scarlett and Celia, the way Scarlett asks and the way Runo asks,
Runo
and Scarlett
asks, yeah.
says, "Why?" And then she said, "Believe it or not, he deserves to know
No,
the truth."
Yeah.
All right. That even I don't know.
And we don't know what the truth is.
Yes.
All right. So I am asking
Okay.
Runo.
Okay.
No,
And
no,
I-
What-
tell us.
I'm
What did you
serious.
guys discuss?
That thing because you know Bruno takes her into the room when that happens. She
And
sees
you chased me.
yes. I know I have a serious. She sees. Like I said, I liked how he played it. Like I had goosebumps when I felt every bit of the scene that you deflate. Like the character just deflated. Like he went from to. Literally, you could see him go down. So Bruno felt it, and then she's seeing Irene over there, seeing all of that, seeing the man that is doing the way she wants to be treated. This is his stepsister. And then he's like that for her. And then she finally understands why he's the way he is.
Yeah.
So like he's affected that much.
So you're saying it's not even about the fact that he had sex. It was the effect.
Yes.
All right. So I didn't even think about it like that.
Yes. I mean, I saw that and I'm like, oof, this girl is feeling everything. And then she drags her into the room. In that moment, Irene was heartbroken, like for real heartbroken. It was not,
so she
you know,
can't
she
fake- you
generally
can't fake
fakes, like
that.
always acting sometimes.
Yeah.
But in that moment, like she was heartbroken. It's like you see your dream shattered. Because remember, every excuse that Onaka gave that Fefe told him to do, she countered everything.
Yeah.
Everyone, she countered it. So like she really wanted him. Like she really loved Onaka. Then to not see that happen in front of you. See, we used to anything. She commanded him. He answered.
See who did they love?
So in other words, she was actually pregnant and saying that she was alive.
Yes.
So she's probably actually going to go and do the DNC.
Yeah.
She would not
Because
keep it.
that's a whole lot.
Or give that seat and keep it away from him.
She's actually
Just-
rich now.
Yeah.
She's a nepo baby.
And she said
Yeah,
her
she's
mother
a
wants
nepo-
the child. I
she's
don't
a
think she
nepo
takes it
baby.
out. Her mom wants the child. Remember she said that. So I feel like she kept it.
She's a nepo baby now. You go get money, you go they meet person
Yeah,
get
no.
money. Why you-
I think the truth there
She was
was
pregnant, but she would have. I mean,
you
seeing
telling her
that,
to tell him the
Jesus.
pregnant. Yeah, that.
No.
She's truly pregnant.
Okay. So in conclusion, would you like to see a season 2 of Scratch?
Is that a question?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Like absolutely.
I want to see everybody's ending. Like I actually want.
What is
Life
what?
after.
Did you hear him?
What?
He said,
Maybe-
right, Onaka and Fefe.
Yes.
You know, let's just see like a scene.
No, she will meet
Brings
somebody that would take care of her.
back home.
Because she has been doing all the taking care of. She needs somebody to take care of her, not you.
Don't worry, he'll take care of you.
Not
Give me that.
Calm
I
down.
think there was a part
No.
that the
No,
girl was
it's
going
just
to let him know who he.
Maybe he was also
who he
our
is.
landlord.
Really?
Yeah, he was a
Can the
landlord.
baby
Well, you guys
involve
didn't know that,
Onaka
no?
in his business?
You
You
guys
know.
know that.
So he'll make some money.
Yes.
So
Let's see if you
The
have
only
goals
way-
in other aspects.
season 2 of Scratch could be made is if in 6 months we can get to 5 million views.
In 6
It's not
months.
it's not
Six-
impossible.
Exactly.
Can we do
It can-
10 million?
It's not impossible.
Can we
In
do
6
double
months?
that?
It can happen
Yeah.
in
In
6
6 months, we can
months.
get 5
Yeah.
million views.
Yes.
We can do it in 1
Yes.
month.
Why are you doubting
In
me?
less than
I'm
a
not
month.
doubting it.
That's all we did.
It's,
I'm not doubting
it's
it.
not impossible.
Okay.
It's a great
Not
job,
impossible.
actually.
Yeah.
I'm not doubting it.
Actually.
I'm so proud of everyone's episode. Like I'm watching them like I was telling them, I said I've watched it like so many times and I'm never
You're not
bored. Like,
tired,
every time that I watch
yes.
them, like we did this. Oh my god! Like I'm so proud of all of you. Like,
You know, we had 3 days.
Clap yourselves.
yeah.
You know, we had 3 days from rehearsal to bonding.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
3 days.
Yes.
Were you worried at any time
That we were going
about
to
We were going to
bonding?
pull this through. Yeah.
Yes, I was worried about bonding. I was worried about bonding until the day before the shoot by the pool. So after that day by the pool, I was like, yeah, I don't have any problems with this.
Yeah.
The things I was apprehensive about were more the intimate scenes.
What was it like filming the intimate scenes for
Exactly.
you?
I was apprehensive because
Are you sure?
it's
Was it like we weren't going to pull it off or
asking people to go into that place. All right, because it's not about nudity.
Yeah.
If it was nudity, then it would be okay, fine. You know, if they give me 10 billion, I can go and do all this. It wasn't that, but it was doing it and then still being able to carry.
The human in it. Basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, that was what I was apprehensive about. I was apprehensive the first day shooting that. I wanted to get that scene over with Fefe so much because because of that apprehension. I felt that it would be I knew it would be awkward for her. Weirdly enough, when we shot it, I didn't see the awkwardness. Right? So it's when she said it now that I know that it was awkward. The awkwardness didn't show at all on the first day. Subsequently, it did. All right, but on that first day, it didn't show.
I was
With
like,
Onaka, my mind was okay. So this guy not going to do this. I'm going to drive everybody out of the place. And we're going to beat ourselves. All right, Nat. With Runo. With Bruno, I didn't have a problem with how she played. I had a problem with who she was playing the first scene with, and if she was going to let go enough, and so
Now I don't carry enemies into work.
I had to bring some trickery. I had to bring some trickery into it. And I really, the scene when she turns around, I really wanted, because it had to be a one-take thing, all right, for her. So I wanted to be able to get that shock. But you're apprehensive as to how she was going to hold the shock. And then that was professionalism at its.
Yes.
And because she turns around, she's shocked.
Like,
And then in that very instant, what's happening in this scene goes in real quick, right?
Struggle. You spoke about our thing.
I spoke about it because I'm like, you shouldn't.
Talked about it, but
She told us about it.
D-Day, she was talking about
but then
it.
it helped. You know, our animosity helped me. Because I could tap into it and use it.
So I realized that when we're actually shooting the next part of the scene, all right? Oiza's own was that scene with Oiza talking to her father on the phone, because the script takes it to a completely different level. You know when they'd say that a woman strips herself naked and swears for you? That was what the scene was supposed to be. All right? I don't know what I was thinking, but that's what the scene was supposed to be. And so she says she wants to play it in a different way. So at that point, I didn't know what I was going to get. But then she counters it by going to flip. So something about language. So it could have been English, it could have been Pidgin, it could have been Yoruba, but then taking a dialect. All right, and then, so that completely takes, it's short in silhouette, but that completely takes you out of, you get the point. It becomes more about the words and how the words are being said than about how it looked visually. Like you can just listen to it and not without pictures, and it would still hit you. All right, and I think that language had a lot to do with that. Language has a lot to do with the entire show itself, because we had that conversation where it's like, I believe that Nigerian actors are a lot better when you're not trying to bottle them into. I have to be English,
All the time.
all right, so that everyone can understand. I mean, we can jump in and out of it if we're having conversations with ourselves,
Yeah.
all right? And if you're having this conversation with someone who speaks Igbo, all right? And when you start getting upset, you can go into like strong English. But then when you're happy, then you can swing into Pidgin then. And the Pidgin goes and then it enters into Igbo with a couple of lines and then goes back and forth. That type of back and forth and how that would play out is also one of the things that I was apprehensive about. But it played out really, really well. What would you like to see in season 2 of Scratch?
I would actually love to see Onaka's battle between trying to stay committed to Fefe.
Which Fifi?
Committed herself for where to where.
Committed.
You know, trying to stay committed and still struggling with the.
Please, oh.
So wait,
It's
you
trauma.
want to be committed.
If Fefe
I
is
want
going
to
to be in
I
a
still
relationship,
struggle, but what is not
I've
struggle?
said
You
it
want to be
before.
chopping
Uh-huh.
line.
a man that can take care of her.
True,
Like,
so
okay.
many.
No,
She
but
too,
you
she has
see,
said it.
He
You
wants
see, I
to be
see
chopping
issues.
like-
Because I don't understand. You have a lot to deal with, my bro. Don't bring that to me.
No, don't be sad. They want to chop life outside, though. But trying to see how if he stay committed with them.
Hello, and on a straight line. On a straight line. No, please. I want her in a very beautiful, committed relationship
Okay,
with
me.
a man,
Wow.
not a boy.
Wow.
Hey!
Sorry.
Hey!
Sorry.
Hey!
Wale.
Hey, Jojo will change it.
Mommy, no.
Sorry, oh.
Paddy,
Drink water.
All right, Oiza,
Drink
Okay.
water.
what would you like to see in season 2?
Well, I think I'd like to see how Oiza moves forward. From the regular routine of every morning going to see her child, if it's good. What is her life like now? Is she still going to have another child? Is she going to get an actual job? And yeah, how her life just turns from there.
Bruno, what would you like to see in season 2?
I'd like to see more of the dynamic between her and her brother. Let him come to Lagos somehow. Their mother is dead. I don't know. I'd like to see the writer tap into that relationship. It's very complicated.
They
Now
have
their
such
mom
a
is
cat
gone.
and rat
Yes,
relationship.
now their mom is gone. Like the glue that was somehow somewhat binding it. I want to see how that goes because also she's still now dealing with her personal trauma. Then to not have that in her face. I want to see the dynamic.
So inside all this theory people talk, people have forgotten that you're not hostages.
No,
You guys
acting
wanted
ball,
to see,
but
The last thing that ends the show is you people are trying
We
to
wanted
run
to run
away.
away now.
And
I was
then-
there.
We wanted to run
and who was at the door?
oh, Chokodubem.
When are they go?
We're not again. You guys are stuck here.
So wait, do we now automatically walk for
So
him?
does that mean that he was not nice? He was just prepping. It's not like
I
when
think-
you're getting the
You're
pound fat.
grooming,
So like,
yes.
Okay, so
I think
Dubem,
Yeah.
where would you like to see the episode?
so.
Season 2.
I would like to see if they don't die on me because I think me not letting them go, it's another form of saving them.
Protection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
protection, trying to save them.
But you just want
I
to use
think
us for
so.
your
But what's our
Because
business
that's-
with what is
Yeah, so
going
if
through?
you're out of my sight, I won't be able to save you.
But why are they
Who
coming
asked-
after
why are
us?
you
saying
What did we
What
do?
do you know? Because if it is
Yeah, that detective said that you will not see them again. He told Uzamaka that leave those kids to me, you will not see them again. So not see them again. Is it that this guy?
I won't kill you guys. No fear. You guys won't die. But I just feel you've known the secret now, so no way on how they go.
Is it
Don't
one
worry,
thing
don't be
now?
scared.
Hostages.
You guys are
It's
not getting it.
crazy. All of your all these fancy lies and all of
Yeah,
that.
my boyfriend.
Let her just lose her
She's
virginity.
stuck with me. Belu,
Yeah, so that
Actually, let her
part.
just use her veggies at that point.
See now, people are talking
So,
about. She just talked about life struggles and all.
I just-
Wọ́n fẹ́ já pákó ní
Eh.
ilé tó
Am I
tẹ̀
struggling
anybody.
with you?
I just think Dubem will now be seen more in season 2 because he has already created a bond with them upstairs, back in the but they are still scared. I know.
Yes.
Yeah, but that moment there will be more action because they don't people like that, people like
Hey.
people like Dubem, people like what he does, they know they send just one squad and they will just
So what are we now
stay
doing
back.
with
They
you?
will send more.
Still dey when they
They will
come.
stay. See, exactly. And seeing you guys around me, it's like you guys are working for me. They don't care. They don't want to know if you guys are neighbors. I just feel yes.
So we're stuck forever.
Yeah,
So,
well, love you.
doing what? Like, I'm curious. Doing what? As in, what to keep us
But
busy? What are
we
we
are
doing for
staying
you?
inside there. It's not more harmful. They know
It's
where we
safe.
are.
It's safe
So we
for
always
you
be
guys.
saving us. We always be there to
As
save
in-
us.
Yes,
And do you have
ma'am.
another
Today,
house
247
somewhere that we
to
can
get your
move
words.
into?
If there was another house, I won't come to that place. So there's a reason why we.
No,
You know I'm
you
there.
came to the house because you wanted to hide.
You are
Because
hiding
don't have
there.
money. Yes.
All right, so
Hiding.
you guys have questions for me.
Yes.
Yes. So you know that we did some of the soundtrack for the series. I wanted to know what drove your decision to allow the actors also do soundtrack for it.
On the one hand, I've always wanted that kind of situation where, because I come from a background where actors should be able to sing, dance,
Yeah.
and act. It's
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like if you're from the theater, right?
Supposed
You
to do
can't
all.
do theater and not have all three.
Conglomerate.
But I've also wanted to see what it would be like if both from a creative standpoint, but also from a marketing standpoint, how it would feel if the actors actually, because there's dialogue, the sound design, and there's music, and then there are points when, especially music, drives the story, right? I've always wanted for that to happen, but then I went on a walk one day with somebody that was always shouting about the fact that they are karaoke champions.
Oh.
And then I experienced part of the karaoke. I was like, oh shit. Right? I mean, Nana's always been saying that she sings. I'd never heard Nana sing.
The singing actor.
But I know that if I hand
Slow down.
but if I hand them over to suspects, all right, that they would be in a it would be in good hands. All right. So yeah, that part of it was what made that post fun at that point. That and sound design. Right. Because for a couple of days actors were also around for sound design. We could do not ADR work, but just extra dialogue work and all of that. So yeah. Any other question?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm so connected. See. Was it deliberate working with Bolaji Gumola as Onaka's stepsister?
So that's the first. I haven't worked with her since then. Well, Bolaji since then. I had seen her work about once or twice on Amazon and Netflix. Olumide had, because we were trying to pick who was going to play that role. We had casted someone who pulled out, and the person was a new actor. All right, and so me and Olumide kind of said, "Oh, Bolaji," and they were like, "Okay, so how do we get it?" I think I called Bjorn Stevens. All right. And then I think that's how I got her number, and then I called her. And at first, I didn't think she would do it because quite a number of actors can be funny when actors will be like, "Oh, we need to work," and when it's time to work, then it's a different side that starts to show up. She wasn't complex at all. The moment she said, "Okay, I'll do it," right? That was it. Right. I don't think she thought that the set was going to be like that. I don't think she kind of expected, all right, that you guys were going to come correct like that. And I think you guys actually also challenged her to actually push yourself. Yeah.
Sorry, brother.
Yes.
Is there a reason you cast non-famous actors for Scratch?
My ethos with casting actors has always been casting the people that work for the characters. Not because I get the business, the commerce of it, I get the marketing of, you need faces to be able to sell. I understand that. But I also believe that if you keep casting faces, then no one gets to grow. And then you get the same people consistently.
Yeah.
Right? But then also, in the minds of the audience, new people bring a fresh perspective.
Exactly.
Right? To the screen. And I've always done that. When I did Hex, Nancy wasn't Nancy.
Mhm.
All right. Neither was Scarlett, neither was Ayola, neither was Clara,
None
neither
of
was you're right.
Yeah.
So I'd always bet on new actors because they would put in the work. See, that's always the thing. Is like the people who have the time and the energy to put in the work. Right? It's kind of weird because now you find some new actors that don't put in the work because they think, oh, yeah, I'm just going to do it. They're waiting for the big roles. If you can't kill it with the smaller productions, how are you going to kill it with the bigger ones? So yes, it's deliberate, and I'm always going to be like that. I would always. I mean, that's not to say that I don't want to work with big actors, right? But I don't want big actors to be the one to saturate my productions, and that's just a personal thing for me. Okay.
Concerning that, we are still coming when it comes to this. And,
Some people have come on. Out to work.
Good idea.
So, what drove your thought to the destination of you allowing not direct?
Yeah, because you just said
actors?
also, actually.
Yes, not direct. Because they usually do something that I've noticed. You would let the cast or the person in front of the camera be themselves. Like, and that's also helped them to show the originality and also deliver that particular character. So what at some point before you agreed with yourself that okay, this is what I want to do, I will allow, I mean, I know I'm a director, I know this, that I can actually direct this person to do this is what I want, but okay, this is what I want to do. But you, how will you pull this through? So you, like, when...
All right, so it's not me being a genius in anything. It's if you have for a lot of actors on the side of the world, this would probably be new to them.
Okay.
If you have to direct actors on set, then you already have a problem. You're not really supposed to direct actors on set. So, but because of the way our circumstance is, most of the time you get a script and you don't really have a conversation with the directors until you're on set.
Yeah.
So that's already a problem. All right.
Yeah.
So producers would always have issues with me saying, I want to have actors around 2-3 days before the shoot. I want to be able to have table read and just, apart from table read, just have, let everyone just have some sort of chemistry amongst themselves, and then let's just have certain conversations, 1 or 2 things about the characters here, or just even be comfortable to be being around, know who's directing you.
Yes.
All right. And then once you've done that, you know the material. So what you're doing on set is adjustments. You're not trying to discover the characters on set. You're trying to say, okay, so you know what we've done. This is what, okay, you've done this. All right, so adjust this here, change this here, and then we can move on from there.
Okay.
So the first thing would be to know the potential of the actors. So from everybody, the people that I was apprehensive about was Nana and Favor, because apart from their monologues, I hadn't worked with them before. But when we did the auditions, I saw what was possible. So Nana's audition was emotional. Favor's audition was emotional, but then because Favor leans on control. So she acts in pockets. It's not all over the place, right? She tries to pocket her the way she acts. You do the same thing, so even with your moving around. It's almost a stage thing. It's like if I put a circle around you and say all of your acting is in this circle, can you stay in pocket? A lot of actors can't. They will do one until they left that circle. All right. So seeing both of them now started making me think, okay, there's something to work with there. It's not empty, right? The next thing would be if they would put in the work. Right? And I would really commend, I'm sorry, over the two of them, but especially her. Like, I could see that she put in the work. Right? Celia, you won't see that Celia's put in the work. Celia's gone through her scripts and all that, but she's, those kind of people that if you are in school, when it's time to play, they're playing.
I'm not ready though.
You go and play with them. You fail. Like that's
What's the
Honestly, wallahi.
What's the boom?
so you be like, it's not me and you that were up yesterday till 3-4. Then we now come and say action, and you're not seeing her. She's not missing the lines, and she's going around. You're like,
How far?
Yeah, we left you.
all right. So yeah,
Left you behind. All right.
that it.
No.
So overall,
Yeah. Okay.
in all, are you happy with your decision with all of us? And are you happy with how the project turned out? Everything?
Okay.
Drum rolls.
It's that answer isn't as straightforward as people normally do. An answer is, oh, I did this thing, I loved it, and none of that. All right. Did it work? Yes. But I learned a lot from it. So my answer isn't about, am I happy with the project? Right? Because you go into certain projects having certain expectations, and then it comes out and doesn't come out the way you expected it to. If you aren't graceful and attentive, if you don't have the grace from God to sit down to look at it and be like, well, this is better than what I planned. You get stuck up in what you thought in your head that this thing should be. So you're in your own way.
Yeah.
So the project became its own thing. But it's something that I can watch. And it's not a lot that I can watch. All right, because it became its own thing. And I learned how that should be what I should strive for, as opposed to trying to achieve by fire, by force what I want. As far as the actors are concerned, obviously I want to work with all the actors again. I am actually more. I would want to work with everybody with completely different character descriptions. Not, yeah. you are an idiot. Right. In completely different type of characters, right? And see, because I believe that if I'm judging based on this experience, then I haven't tapped into your range, and then I'd like to see what that is like. But as far as Scratch is concerned, yeah, I am. I'm mostly more content with the feedback from the audience. I don't think I thought it would be I'd get this type of feedback, right? So yeah.
So you asked everybody what our most difficult moment was on set. Was there any for you, or was it all roses and?
Very pointed.
Do you want to share?
Are you asking me as
a director?
Not as a producer?
No.
Is that a producer?
Director. Okay, one as a producer.
No, director. We know the producer.
One as a producer, but director.
Producer part.
One Pavo. One page.
There are three. I mean, there are more than three, but the three main ones. It would be episode 5, the fight scene.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
it would be episode 1, the very first set of scenes.
Yeah.
And yes, it would be episode 4 on Aka and his sister. Episode 1, because I didn't know what to expect, and it was the beginning, and I was working with someone for the first time, and that's the very first thing that you're someone's shooting. And it because like this original design for Fefe wasn't Favor. All right, like the build, the height, all of that, it wasn't Favor. But you see, when she fell down and the head come up like this, once the head come up like that, I'm like, yeah, all right.
That's it.
I'm fine. I'm not having any problem with
This career.
up until that time, because if you remember, we were shooting all of the intense parts first, and then we did the falling down and that coming up, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm fine with that. The scene with Bolaji is also because I was working with Bolaji for the first time, and there was the fear of, so this Scarlett, I don't have any issues because I've worked with Scarlett. Scarlett well, all right. And in fact, I was leaning more on her, all right, because I hadn't worked with Bolaji. Everyone else at that point, I'm comfortable with everyone else. I know what everyone else can do, so that's fine. But I hadn't worked with her before, and so when you're working with big Nollywood actors, it can either go here or go here. It can either be 3-4 hours late or come on set and you have some diverness and all of that, right? It's one of that. So that, so I could lean on Scarlett because Scarlett also knows Wolaji, like if it would go south. And so when we started reading, I also didn't know her process. So we didn't have a conversation about the character. That was the thing. Didn't have the conversation of character. I didn't know if she prepped for it or not. So that, and then the fight scene, I knew that Tony would kill it. But then there's a lot of safety in fight scenes. All right, there's a lot of being able to have like the hard beds so that when you slam, you're landing on things. There's a lot of risk going on.
Yeah.
But then I hadn't shot a fight scene in a long time. I haven't shot a fight scene since I was in film school, so over 25 years ago. Sorry, over 20 years ago. So I was also like, I mean, I know how to shoot it, but there's something about knowing and then actually shooting,
doing it.
doing it, all right? But in doing it with, it's not the doing, but it's the people that you're doing it with, all right? So that, but from the moment and it's a long scene. That entire scene is a long scene that has multiple parts. There is the fights that comes from room to living room to this room to that room. And part of the scene is also the expressions from the actors.
Yeah.
All right, so there are a lot of different types of fight scenes, but some people's expressions to a punch makes that punch a lot bigger.
Yes.
All right?
Mine first. Mine first. When I ran out of that room.
Yeah.
And I beam. I was like, who was that?
But you see, so the beam, you can have that with sound and all that, but it comes even bigger when you respond to that response. That response is right. All right? The punch might not even land. The audience may not even see that it lands, but just that expression.
Yes.
And so that's the style to it. So it's a huge, I think that was, we only shot 2 scenes that day,
Yeah, we did.
just because of how long that scene was. So those would be the scenes. Yes.
Please,
What
I have
was the
one
question? Okay.
Please, can I ask?
Oh, yeah, no.
Well,
Fire.
okay. As an actor's director and as a cruise director, how do you walk through destruction? Let me explain. Well, there were things that were destroyed on set, though. But you kept moving on. Like, how do you know that, oh, this wall was punched in this scene? And you, don't worry, leave it, let's move on. I remember Bruno's scene with Angela, and the clock fell. And I think the glass broke.
No, the glass broke in the fight scene.
In the first scene.
In the fight scene,
Episode
but
five?
I think
you
it
know,
was-
how
it
did
was
you,
really,
how, there are some things that might get broken with crew members or with actors.
That's not directing. That's producing. At that point, it's the look, because if you are directing and you're not producing, all this thing has broken. We have continuity. Production, I'll go and find it.
True.
And then you can sit down as a director and just like, I'm a director. You can choose whether to make things easy or to make things difficult if you're just directing. But if you're directing and producing, there's nobody else. So you're going to have
to deal with it.
to deal with it and find a solution on the spot.
On the
While,
spot, yeah.
because if you're saying you're going to cut and someone has to go and find this, and there's downtime for like 20, 30 minutes, then the actors get out of
character.
the character.
Yeah.
The crew gets tired and all of that, and to restart that,
You won't get us in then again.
We'll have to take the whole wide again.
Yes.
yeah.
All right, so for me, during the production of Scratch, yeah, I think one particular thing I'm grateful for is the bond. Yeah, because that was when I got to know you for the first time. I think you too. Yeah, basically everybody. And we bonded. It wasn't hard. And yeah, it makes the work so, I won't say easy because still we all put in a lot of effort to put it out, but it makes it so fluid in a way that it wasn't difficult to push out and deliver those roles. Yeah, so but I don't know what it is for you guys, what the grateful whatever thing is for you guys, but for me I think that was it.
So in other words, what's the one thing that you are grateful for?
Yes. So what was
I'm-
that?
I'm
What was that thing that you're
I'm
grateful for?
friendship.
Yeah. Huh?
Cheers. Who's your
I'm
friend?
grateful- Cheers!
Who's your friend?
I'm grateful
Wait,
for
wait, wait,
friendship.
wait.
I made friends. I made friends on set. Like my
Yeah.
G's for like. How did that?
Hey guys, this.
Me, I'm most grateful for professionalism.
Okay.
There was enough to tap from. It made it very easy to work. It made me very excited to come to work, not just with cast, with crew, with our director. I'm grateful that I got to do with someone that I felt safe with. He cared enough. Like, you always ask, are you good? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You know, at every point in time, like, yeah. And even when you want to do like the emotional scenes, you have like in-depth conversations about it. And then I also liked that he was also an anchor. I was most grateful that he was also an anchor at the very difficult scenes, like afterwards, not just before or during, like even after. He cared enough about our mental health to be involved in every single process. This is the first time I've actually had the director be involved in like every single process, but without even being like in your face about it. So it still gave us room to be. So I'm very grateful for the level of professionalism. It was an absolute pleasure to work with every single one who was on Scratch in every capacity. Like I genuinely enjoyed being on set, and I'm grateful for that.
I'm grateful for friendship, yes, the connection.
Who is your friend?
I mean, okay, sorry for enmity. So yes, I'm grateful for that and the opportunity to learn more, because believe it or not, it was like a masterclass. Yes, even when I'm not filming, when it's someone else's scene, there's something to learn, and I'm like, oh yes, thank God.
Now, Kios.
They say it takes a village to make a film, but I think it takes a family.
Yeah,
Love
exactly.
it.
You act like a sweet guesses.
To make something like this. I mean, even the crew members, it felt like family. And as cast members, it starts with a family, friendship, bonding, getting to know each other better. which always helps the work. And also with a father like CP that cares about.
Me, it's been more.
You have plenty children, yo. I know you don't know.
I'm not bumping. What was
You
that?
have plenty children.
I mean,
Many.
there was this scene with Mrs. Akinwale and Oiza that got so intense to the point where I was Mrs. Adewale. That got so intense that I wasn't in the scene. I was just supposed to come out and tell her to leave. But the way you cared for them even got me into tears in my own room.
She went into car.
Yeah, and after you had already, eased out, you still came to the room to ask me,
Joe,
I can't beg the girls and then I have to be begging. But it got to me. That's why I said we have a father who cared for all of us. The way you played with us, the way you, even while we're not on set and we're just loitering about, it didn't make us feel alienated from the whole situation. And I'm happy I have these guys, Celia, this man that I was in the room with. I mean, Oiza always come to our room to, just spend time. And my girlfriend,
sorry.
whoever I mean, I love this family.
Honestly.
And I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even want Scratch to finish it.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that I still love you guys, I mean, it's been out 2 years, right?
You know that.
Was it not hard to
So
leave?
are you guys saying
Somehow
that
my mind is
the
going
three
there.
of you, the girls,
Yes.
weren't like close and friends before this?
No.
How?
Like no.
No.
I thought you
I
guys-
knew her from afar and her job.
Just
But
like-
like, that's it.
Holy shit!
so
I didn't know.
Scratch
I think you guys.
I think all of us might probably just have known by name, but
Yes.
we've never bonded, like never.
No,
Sorry,
what-
please,
yeah,
after
that-
we
all
didn't
of
just
this-
start.
Are we all going back to our hotel room?
Look,
Spend one day.
Extra day.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Just to use
We
the
literally stayed
pool,
back, yeah.
to use the rooms.
they cheated because
Because we couldn't
when they
go.
came for sound,
Oh.
they now still stayed again.
Well,
What?
you guys know where to be found now. Yes, now.
Show your
It was
face.
beautiful.
Show your face.
So, what are you grateful for?
Yes. Onisha Ngwani.
What was that?
It means our
Let
leader.
Onisha.
Let's go.
That's my only shrine.
Only shrine.
Onisha.
It sounded like only shrine.
Not only
so
shrine,
I'm
it's a
grateful
shrine.
for.
Mhm.
I'm grateful for Scratch.
Okay.
Here we go, our house.
The unscratchable itch.
You guys are amazing.
I'm so tired.
Stay sweet.